I would love to know, guys, what is the longest wig that you have tried or own? Do let me know in the comments below while I show you mine. And I'm going to have to step back quite far back to be able to show you all of this hair in just that one frame, guys. Because this is what 28 inches long human hair looks like on a 5'1" frame. This is incredible. This is way past my waistline, pretty much to the top of my bum. This is amazing. This is definitely one of those styles that I have always dreamed of, but never in a million years imagined I would ever be able to afford her. Not until Chic Hair Wigs had a 70% off sale last year. This, guys, is Kim by Jon Renau in color 12FS12, otherwise known as Malibu Blonde. Kim is definitely one of the most expensive human hair wigs I have ever tried, let alone own in my collection. Whether I'll be able to afford to buy her at full price is a different question. However, deals like that do pop up from time to time, so if she is on your list, don't cross her out just yet. Is this wig worth your investment? I would say yes. Now, Kim here is my second Jon Renau human hair wig I've tried. My first ever Jon Renau love was called Sienna, and although much shorter than Kim at approximately 18 inches compared with the whopping 28 inches long Kim, they both share the same density, the same hair quality. I must admit, guys, the feel of the Remy human hair Jon Renau uses is way more superior than any of the other budget-friendly Remy human hair wigs I've tried. Now, the main reason why Jon Renau's fibers feel so much nicer is that they don't just use one, but two different Remy human hair in the mix, whereas budget-friendly human hair tends to stick with Chinese hair. Jon Renau here adds 50% of Indian Remy human hair in the mix. Now, even though they are both Remy type, meaning they are tied in the same direction from the root to the tips, which stops the wig from tangling, both types have slightly different qualities. Chinese hair tends to be much more straighter. It's poker straight, it's much more thicker in denier and much more resilient, whereas Indian Remy human hair is softer. It's much more silkier because it's much more finer in denier, and it tends to hold the style better. I feel like it tends to look more European. It's not poker straight. It follows the contour of your body and drapes beautifully on my shoulders. Now, I would say be very careful when you are brushing the hair, because it is rather delicate. So I would recommend using a white tooth comb and gently remove any tangles as you go. And look how beautiful and soft this hair falls. One of the reasons, of course, why she's so much more expensive is that she's made with a fully hand-tied cap construction as opposed to a closed wefted cap on a budget-friendly human hair wig, which means that it takes weeks for one wig to be produced as opposed to days on a wefted style. This is an average size cap and it's one of the most comfortable caps I have ever worn, guys. I can't even feel this on my head. It's made with a very thin cap material. It's very stretchy and there's definitely quite a lot of space for a bigger size head. On my 21.5 inches in circumference, fits me really nicely. We are getting a beautiful smart lace front and a fully hand-tied monofilament top, which allows you to create a different part and wear this hair on a different side, which also extends the life of the lace front because you are not always putting pressure on just that one point. Now this is the transition, which looks beautiful, guys. The lace goes back quite far, so it allows you to pull some of your baby hairs if you have your own bio hair, or you can potentially trim few little hairs here at the front. I love that the ear tabs are really small. They don't go all the way forward, creating a very natural hairline. I have actually straightened this hair before I started this video, and I must admit it was super easy. This is one of my favorite new heat protectant sprays I've been using on my human hair wigs. It feels much more lighter on the hair and doesn't leave a heavy residue after use, so the hair still feels very light and airy. This is Moroccan oil defense, perfect defense heat spray. Definitely highly recommended. I absolutely love this density. You can ear tuck this wig on both sides, and because the ear tabs are so perfectly placed, it looks ever so natural. I've also been wearing my headband to wear the hair away from my face. And even though it doesn't have that extended lace, it looks very realistic. I absolutely love the way she looks when she's straightened, but also she would look so beautiful with some waves added. Now here's the thing, guys, because this is human hair wig, if you decide to put a braid or plait the hair, remember, if you was to leave it overnight, it would actually become slightly wavy. And also it doesn't damage the hair due to heat. So this is also a great idea to change up a look without any damage. You can see just how beautiful the density is as well. Very natural looking density. Now if you want to split the hair and have two ponytails or some kind of a French plait, don't pull the hair too far apart because you might expose some of the cap. So keep it a little bit looser. Now let's talk about this color, Malibu Blonde, on a Remy human hair equivalent. This is a blend of light golden blonde, which is the majority of the base color. Then it's highlighted very gently with a pale natural blonde. To me, this color appears much warmer and much lighter than on a synthetic piece. Definitely the root seems much lighter. I would say this is more of a number 14 root than number 12. One of the things I would say, guys, when it comes to a blonde shade like this, it can sometimes get brassy over time. Don't expose it too much in the sun. Don't overuse your heat tools because the color can oxidize, meaning they will become more golden and brassy over time. Now, once I wash this wig and restyle her, I'll try to remember and give you an update how this hair performed once it's washed. So look out for a short video later. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave your answers in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.